Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? I was just finishing up eating some dinner, but today we're going to be playing some LYATH, so let me actually go ahead and grab our list for today. So basically how this stream is going to work, so YouTube is not actually going to be playing LYATH today, but you are going to be able to backseat me, which is something you weren't able to do in the previous LYATH video, which is going to be fun. So let me see if I can find... Where did I put those lists of LYATH? Because we're going to try a different list today. Mainly just to give them another shot, because I feel like maybe the first time around wasn't as fair of a shot. Let me see if I can find those. It's on my last LYATH video. Eat hot chip and LYATH. Okay, so let's grab... Oh no, we only have one deck list there? Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, let me grab... Excuse me, I just ate a bunch of chicken wings. Alright, let me grab it from the Discord then instead.
How good were the chicken wings?
The chicken wings were like top 10 best things I've ever eaten. They were really good. We're gonna try... I want to try Nathan Crawford's list. I want to see this list, because this list actually seems pretty spicy. So we got like a bunch of the Bad Breaths, as well as like Terror Sunder, Tectonic. Seems kind of spicy. Supposedly this list is like a little suspect, but we're gonna give it a shot, I think. I feel like Fatigue LYATH is like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like a huge fan of it. The other list I also potentially want to try is like this other one, which I think Capamelo's list was based off of. So I think we're gonna start with these two lists, but if anyone has a list in chat, feel free to drop it. But let's go ahead and start with Nathan Crawford's list, because I'm kind of curious this time. Try this one out and see how that goes. How sure you like? Okay. Fine.
I'm posting this.
Oh, thank you. All right. Welcome in chat though. How's everyone doing? Right, we got a Reinar. So we're basically like Reinar, right? We also intimidate. What do we want into Reinar? I imagine they're probably not blocking very much, so we probably want the Nimbleisms, and then Drift seems reasonable. Can't get Go again during their next action phase. That seems alright. Maybe like walk in my shoes and like I have no idea a sideboard this deck is the problem. Maybe we can do like two Truth or Trickeries and try something like this maybe. Oh, the Truth or Trickeries are like actually kind of bad though, right? Maybe like two Showboatings. Try something like this. Again, this is going to be a little bit of a warm-up game. Most of my games are warm-up games though. Alright, so I need to remind myself what this card does. This is basically just when this defends, you remove a defense counter. If you do game 2, yeah. Seems reasonable. So my shoes is like a little bit of an awkward intimidate. But I think I actually want to maybe just do this and then go for the LYATH, and then we can hold open like the Rampart and hope they don't intimidate us again. Although I guess they do have the Meat Axe. I don't know if there's actually like a way around that. I also whip this, but okay, we can go and Rampart. The funny thing is, we could have actually closed the chain to pay into the Rampart one more time. But taking 5 is not like the end of the world. Alright. Ooh, we have the Emboldened. When Emboldened enters the arena, if you control another non-token aura, draw a card. That would be our Tension in the Air. I guess we play that first, right? I probably actually want to pitch... How many attacks are in this deck? Oh, hey, Capamelo, we were just talking about you. So how many attacks are in this deck? Like baseline. A decent number, right? We're like pretty likely to redraw into attack. Yeah, I want to try the Crawford deck. I'm kind of curious. Like we tried like a more mid range thing last time, but I kind of want to try like an aggro thing. Like this almost reminds me of like Ellie's Ladies deck that was like kind of crazy. And then we can either set up 3 mites, or alternatively, we can swing with fist for 3. I guess it's like the same value either way, but I guess I'd rather stack it all in the same turn. That seems alright. I did draw the attack, which is good. Again, I don't actually know if I don't know what I'm actually supposed to run into Reinar in this matchup. I could have also brought in the Truth or Trickeries, but like running a block card seemed awkward. Alright, so this will give us, I guess this is actually maybe like a decent opportunity just to face them. And we can also set up this tension to pop as well, which seems reasonable. Alternatively, we can just like pump a million of this, but let's maybe go for a two-face and just see what this looks like. Maybe I actually don't want the tension to pop, do I? This would be 5. This is not a Guardian attack notable, which is bad. Guardian attack action. So is this card actually good? They have two-face for when they have 1 card in hand? Okay. Thank you for the backseating. I actually appreciate that. So what do we want to do instead here, I guess? Because we don't have a Guardian attack action in our hand. We cannot two-face ourselves, unfortunately. I guess we're just like taking a bath on that one. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and just take 6 here. I feel like with this variant of LYATH, you want to be like a bit more aggro, maybe. All right, so they're not doing anything. Maybe means we're gonna try to go for like a 2-step sad play. Be pretty good. Losing the Emboldened kind of sucks though. Wait, isn't this card actually good? Maybe it just like didn't line up this time. So how do we make this work? The Nimblism obviously gets played, right? Play Nimblism, batter, beaten, broken. And then we can maybe try to get them with like the arrogant showboating. Do that. Apparently we can just give this go again so that we can play the 2 steps ahead. Or do we want to do buff power? Hey, buff power, and then we just pop our snaps. Oh, is that what the kids call it? BBB? Okay, I was thinking we maybe wanted the +2. But I'll try it this way first. I don't know how likely I should be. Yeah, I don't know if I should be using the snaps there, or if I should be using this for go again. I guess there's like pros and cons, right? I don't know. But yeah, the theme for the stream is that I want you all to backseat me because learning a new hero is hard. This showboating is actually insane though, right? That seems good. Not too bad, and that also turns on our batter, beaten, broken, which is kind of disgusting. The showboating there was insane. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe we're actually cooking here. Okay. I didn't expect them to actually like play into the show. I guess like no one actually knows what showboating does, so maybe that's the strat. Okay, I think we're cooking here. Okay, let's try another with the Crawford list because that was pretty tight. Let's try this. Talcher UI is throwing me off. All right, let me grab the cat as well because the cat has had it too good for 2. Come here, Wilson. Wilson time.
Try and lock Philip.
All right, so we got a marionette. So the last video, someone was telling me I'm supposed to run the slippers, like the prevention one slippers. I'm not gonna. We don't have those in this deck list though. So what do we want to marionette?
Yeah, it's super.
I feel like we always want the shifts, right? Fiddler's Green seems reasonable. Nimblism seems good, and then like maybe it's just like the Wii Wrecking Balls and like maybe I don't know, like 2 Truth or Trickery. Does this look right, Captain Mello? If you're there, here I'm gonna give them a good luck, have fun to distract them in the meantime, and then show off Wilson. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down. Does this look fine? All right, I'm gonna submit it. Let's try it. No tall tales, maybe. Do you actually need that though? Because it's like ruins their actions. Okay, maybe. Oh wait, does that actually work on? Hold on. Let me read that card. No tall tales. Oh, they can't play their like dagger buffs. Okay, I could see that being correct. So now I guess we can tutor for our 2 steps ahead, right? Seems like a good play. And then play like LYATH escalate violence just to set up. Seems like a pretty good setup. Arsenal the bad breath. Get him next turn. Kind of like this actually. I'm having fun. Yeah, I think this is a good start. All right, listen. The last slide, I want you to discount the last live video. That was during a weekday. I had just gotten off work. I didn't know how to play the deck. I also still don't know how to play the deck, but ignore that. Hello, it's Gecko. Greetings from Germany. Love y'all's work. Thank you so much. Greetings from the hellhole that is the United States. Unlucky, I guess. We still have Titan's Fist, I guess. Didn't you also just now get off work? Well, I was also playing Marathon like during work, so like that's different, right? Wait, actually, we can. No, we can't bodice, right?
You also just ate like a bunch of chicken wings.
I also just ate a bunch of chicken wings, like some really good chicken wings.
I
I think we're saying no blocks. I don't think there's any way we can block this hand. So my thought is what we do is we play the 2 Cruel Ambitions, and then we like swing Titan's Fist to just preserve the mites, because that sets us up with 9 mites. All right. Well, now they also have the Mark of the Black Widow. That's awkward. Well, what do we want to do now? We could also just like discard one of the Cruel Ambitions. Alternatively, like lose 4 mites, which feels bad. I think I'm supposed to just eat this. Like as bad as that seems, I think it's like semi-reasonable. We just like lose a Cruel Ambition so that we get like 7 mites on the next turn. This hand is bad regardless, right? Like I don't think there's like any good way to play this hand. That's okay. Let's discard a Cruel. Alternatively, what we could have done is like played out Tension. I don't know, do something else. Keegan,
What's up?
can you like grab me like a tissue?
Oh, because of
Yeah, the wings. Oh, another Mark the Black Widow. Well, like that's what we don't care about because they don't actually have a way to mark us.
Hey, Wilson.
Sure.
Wilson's
Let me
in
know.
his corner.
Wilson does enjoy his corner. All right, go Titan's Fist. You're gonna have to do a lot of work here. I think was there actually like a correct thing to do on that hand? I don't know that there was. May block out and just like lose the 4 mites was correct. I don't know. But like even then we're still just like losing our entire hand. Okay, this hand looks like mildly more playable. Oh no, it's still not playable because the emboldened sucks. Alright. We got wait. Interesting. We still also don't have an attack, by the way. Wait, oh, maybe I was not supposed to. Maybe that's why I'm supposed to not bring in the truth or trickeries. Is that why? Like, how many attacks do we actually have in our deck? We have 3, 6. Emboldened might be the best guarding card. I think I agree with you, Rob. Card's kind of nuts. This hand sucks again. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this hand? I guess Arsenal, Nimblism, play out edge of this. I don't know. This is brutal. All right, the first game felt really good. This game feels like terrible. That's okay. Yeah. Confidence also not particularly good. All right, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick, so I'm gonna go off invisible. Can't see me. Less reds, more attacks. Okay, that's not even a skill issue on my part. That's a shuffler issue. I mean, I guess it kind of is a skill issue in some capacity. At least we're not letting them flip though, but we're just kind of dying in the process. Unlucky. I feel like their start's not even been particularly. I mean, it's been like fine, right? Yeah, like an early Orc Weaver, but like they haven't really flipped or done anything. Fascinating. Oh, I think I was actually supposed to block with the Embolden, wasn't I? Maybe. Alright, let's just intimidate their hand and then do something. And then the Bad Breath the next time an attack. We can also play out the... No, we can't play out the Embolden. But this hand just like doesn't work, right? Right. I guess we can like make a might. I should have blocked probably last turn, right? And we're making 6 mites if we do connect. Maybe they throw and just like don't block this. I feel like they're pretty heavily incentivized to block here. 2 card, draw 1, not bad, not bad. Yeah. Good. Tarantula, I guess we can kind of deal with. Like, I guess we're slowing the edge and then still in here. Oh wait, that pumps it. Oh, that pumps it. That's actually insane. Oh, we got them with the trick of the. I didn't even think about that. Bolden now pumps the Titan Swift, so we get 6 mites. All right, Capimo, I trust you. We're overdue for some blue hands, please. All right, just kidding. Capimo, you lied to me. We can at least like double edge, which is kind of funny. But I don't. So okay, so we like edge, pitch. Or no, we like put us on the shrift, right? Or like what? Or the battered toxicity. Okay, we're cooked. The next assassin or ranger attack, when this hits, they lose 3. Wait, did they do this wrong? Wait, why did they put it on the Calycera? Oh, it's attack action. Okay, I see. Hold on. I need to think about this. So we can attention grabbers plus 2 faced on this if we want to. It does get that to tower, that is true. But then they just like fold their hand to it, which is like... Yeah, I think we're gonna 2-faced and then like give the bodice here maybe? 2-faced bodice and then like the green. I think that's the play I see. So then we respond to the triggers. Do the 2-faced first, I guess, to get max info. Alright, so they only have a double trouble in hand. Oh, so we actually take their assassin card, which means they can't pump this. From the T-Type discard an assassin card, yeah. We just leave them with the D react, and then we play. So I guess what attack do we want to send out? So we do get this to tower, but like, is it good to actually play this over this? Maybe it is. We do like. Okay, I'm gonna trust you and say okay, it's good, it's good. Okay, so now we remove. You can't do anything here. Then we play out the edge. All right. Well, I thought we were like out of this game until they played toxicity, which is very funny. I guess we're kind of back in it. I guess they just like fold their hand now. Yeah, so we got our time walk turn, but the question is like, is it good if they just block 12 on this? I don't know. Maybe it is good. Maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for. We know they also have that Fate still in Arsenal, so it's like Fate plus. I guess they. Yeah, another direct. An attack and some pumps. Okay. I feel like we've been drawing those all in the wrong order, but I guess this kind of works, right? All right, so we pump 5. Oh, we actually have a cool line here, right? We can do like we wrecking ball, like we can like double intimidate here or something. So they're incentivized to want to block this, right? Because it will deny the might tokens, but then we snaps it and then we battered, beaten, and broken it. Or no, we don't have the might token, the issue. But we can still like if we hit with this, then we do make the mites. This is baseline coming in for 5, 3, 11. Seems pretty likely to hit, honestly. All right, I think we're just going for it then. Go 11, give it go again, and then try to get their intimidated card. All right, so we LYATH. Snaps. Let's see what they do. All right, so we hit, which is great. Now he battered. It's kind of insane, right? This deck feels really good. I don't know. Maybe I was underestimating LYATH the first time I touched him. It feels like the mid range LYATH was like, it just felt like very clunky, I guess, or like maybe I was just drawing bad. I don't know. I feel like this deck like does particularly draw like fairly poorly. All right, let's intimidate that random one. All right, what do we get? We got a Knight's Embrace or something. Like missed it. Okay, Knight's Embrace. Okay. Sure. No, Captain. I'm not saying your deck is bad. I don't even know if we just like drew bad with your deck list. I think that might have also been like a bigger issue. Why is instability in this deck? I don't know. You asked Taylor Crawford for me, Rob. I have no idea. I guess the question is like, do we actually want to block here? Instability is kind of spicy. Although we're not going to be drawing a card though, right? So it's like kind of bad. Well, I think I'm supposed to block with some amount of things. The question is like what? Do like that? Pitch a Taya? I think that seems logical. Because the Ataya is not doing anything on our turn, right? You know, we can just like arsenal one of these. Yeah, Spec looks like I think this hero like is fun. I think he just needs like 1 or 2 more cards to kind of fit into this like style of deck. Like it feels like it's very much like torn between like the mid-range LYATH and like the like aggro LYATH and fatigue LYATH or whatever. I don't know. They get a leave no, but we get a what here? We can get a wee wrecking ball. We can still block here, right? It's actually pretty good. We just give them the shrift plus part. I feel like this was kind of a heads up play ish. It removes probably an Arsenal D react, adds more auras for BBB. If it lines up with confidence, it makes no tall tales cut a long story short stronger as they have more dead cards in hand. But the surge tokens are useless. Okay, interesting. It's actually kind of hilarious. I mean, like, in terms of blues you're running, like, it's probably not, like, the worst blue, right? I don't know, it's kind of spicy. I like it. So how am I doing, chat, in terms of gameplay? Is this slightly better than the LYATH video beforehand? I feel like there's like a marked improvement in terms of the fun value at least. I think they do have to give me 2 cards here unless they have react. Kind of nice. This marionette list is weird. Creep and toxicity. Fascinating. Yeah, for having like two, like I don't think I'm like in this game, but like for having the hands that I feel like I've had, it's been like pretty salvageable. It feels like I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like we've drawn particularly well. Ooh, we get to try out Truth or Trickery now. When this defends, you may look at the top card of your deck and choose a color. If you do, the attacking hero guesses that card is the chosen color, then they look at it. If they guess wrong, they discard a card. Are we truthers or are we not truthers? I guess the question. So we probably should block with this, right? This Embolden is also terrible, by the way. They notably cannot snap this. Are these hands like actually just terrible? They might just be. I don't want to do something like this just to play around T-Tox. If it's a red, always truth. Okay, fascinating. Well, let's find out, I guess. I guess we could just play out the Embolden just for like the yeah, these hands have been pretty rough, I think. I think I'm just supposed to like play out the Embolden Arsenal this is like my guess, but like I don't know. Alright, let's Truth or Trickery. I would like to play a game. The top card is Captain's Call. Fascinating. All right, so we want to give them. We don't want to give them the opportunity to stream snipe me. All right, so now we choose a color. So we want them to guess wrong, right? How does this work? You do the attacking hero guess that the card is the chosen color, then they look at it. If they guess wrong, they discard a card. So I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna put yellow. I'm just gonna see what happens. Let's see. Do we get them? Oh wait, do they just have to tell if I'm lying? If you do the attacking hero guess, if they guessed wrong. If you do the attacking hero guess that the card is the chosen. Oh, I see, I see. They have to guess if my guess is correct. Okay, I see. Interesting. Oh. Okay, they always basically have a 50-50. Interesting. I forgot how that card worked, if I'm being honest. At least this is a funny trapdoor for us. Basically get no value. We'll take what we can get, I suppose. This is kind of cool. I'm at least having fun, although I will say the Emboldens have, like, never lined up for us. Feels like. I don't know. Maybe they don't need to line up. Maybe lining it up is overrated. We should hopefully not die outright this turn. Hopefully. Okay, maybe not. Toxicity has entered the arena. Does anyone know what our opponent's playing here? Like, the toxicities are fascinating. Is this like a new version of Marionette, or is this just like a cook that they're doing? Curious. Okay, I guess I'm down. Oh, are they gonna get Kiss of Death? That makes sense. So I think we're about to take like how much damage? We might just die from this unironically. I think if they have like T-Tox, we like actually lose the game, right? So I think anything we do here involves having them not have T-Tox in there, is my guess. Seems reasonable. I wanted Terra Thunder this turn, but maybe like Terra Thunder's like not actually gonna save us. Hmm. You can do something like this and then just like Captain's Call for like the additional value. I feel like overblocking this is like maybe not correct. I don't know. This feels weird. Maybe I'm supposed to assume that they have nothing here. We've not seen a single T-Tox is the concerning part. Uh Stressful. Okay, we're gonna do this. I feel like we're almost certainly just getting like reacted and they deal like 20 damage to us. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're actually blocking this, right? Seems good. And then they also get the blood splatter vest. Jeez. I think we're dead. Or I think we're like actually dead on board, right? Seems pretty good. Not too bad. GG's. Alright, I was talking shit about the toxicity, but it ended up dealing like 10 damage to me, so I'd say that's pretty good. Marionette continues to be a better version of other decks, which is very funny. Okay, let's go ahead and give it another shot. That was, I feel like, a kind of outlier game. Uh, yeah, I think if we like play too hard and like T-Tox there, we just like kind of lose the game, right? Like, I feel like we're supposed to assume that they have nothing there and just hope for the best. I feel like I'm starting to vibe with the deck a little, like the hero a little bit more. Now that I'm playing like a more aggressive variant, is what I will say. Oh, let me make sure I'm also you. Oh, okay, got it. This seems like a terrible matchup. Uh, okay, we can maybe do something here. Let me catch back up on chat. This style is pretty cool. I can't justify buying the Guardian CC though. That's kind of fair. Okay, they left. Thank God.
Oh yeah, ain't no way.
You just gotta race Prism hard. I don't know how viable that is. Seems suspect. I guess you have a lot of yellows for when they library you turn 0. That's always a sign of a good deck. Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying, Capamello. Like everyone loves the more aggressive deck because you get to like sometimes do the broken things, but I don't know if it's actually like more consistent. All right, let's go first in a mini. And then no tall tail seems actually kind of reasonable. And then walk in my shoes. I feel like we always just want short shrift, right? Isn't this card just like nuts? And then embolism seems good. And then maybe some showboatings. Like maybe like two showboatings and then like the wrecking balls. I also do the walk in my shoes. I feel like short shrift is just like the best life card. Also, I forgot AB. I hope that's not important. Does this deck even have AB? It does have AB, right? Am I mentioning that? Okay, I probably should have brought AB. That's on me though. Okay. Off to a good start. Unlucky. Unlucky sideboarding RNG. Alright, so let's grab our stuff. So I think I'm gonna grab the 2 steps ahead and then pitch to LYATH, Arsenal to Tear. Isn't Tear just like one of the better cards in the deck? I could be wrong. I feel like I'd rather Arsenal the Tear than the like Guardian attack, if that makes sense. Deathly Whale to start. Okay. So let's do some intimidating here. I've been here for 1 minute and this is already going great. Tear is one of the better cards in the class. Yeah, that's kind of true.
It's true, isn't it?
All right, let's get some stinky cat breath in here. Let's do bad breath. If it will resolve.
Oh, that's a lot like Wilson.
It's a lot like Wilson and Phillips. All right, Talishar is suffering here. Don't over-intim. Okay. That is a good thing. I think we at least played the first one, right? Talishar might have crashed. We love our blue block 3 with upside. That's so true. Are we cooked? Hold on. Let's check the Talishar Discord. That's always the biggest indicator. Oh, okay, we're back. Cool. All right. That they read one. Oh boy, we're cooking.
Oh, Talishar.
It's it's going on its own pace. All right. Well, while Talishar decides to load, we do have a cat who is in proximity to getting picked up. Okay. Looks like the bad breath has resolved. Everyone say hi to Wilson. Not you. That's true. And I guess we go like tear into shrift. I think that's the line. And I guess we can also lie for a little extra value. I guess we could have like double and timmed, but like, is that even good? Yeah, let me see if I can pose Wilson for the camera. Everyone see Wilson? Oh, he's like sitting on the microphone. That's okay. I'm sure no one can hear that.
What happened?
I was trying to put Wilson in front of the camera, but he's not very photogenic right now. And he's
always photogenic. He's just not cooperative.
No, he's not cooperative at all.
Did he go myrrh?
He did.
I like it.
At least get some good drift in here. It seems like it was a pretty good turn. Oh, oh yeah, we could have actually done the batter, beaten, and broken, right? Maybe I should have done that. I guess we'll find out if we get punished for it. Okay, now what do we want to do? This embolden is like continued to not impress. I guess we now go for like So you have 7 here. So I guess we're going for like no tall tales into Arsenal and Bolden or something. I guess we could also just play this out. Play out the Embolden. Interesting. Play out Embolden. Donate them. Then we do like no tall tales into go again or something. The only issue is they can block, but I guess the Purgatory is not going to do anything, right? Do this because it has go again. Oh, but we don't have the might tokens unless we connect with this. I guess we should be connecting with this pretty much always. Unless they have like some weird like prevention effect. I feel like this actually kind of worked out for us, right? Because we get the assuming that we connect with this, which we should, we get the batter beaten and broken on the back end of it. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to block it. God, Bad Breath is like such a good card. Kind of an insane card. Think about it. It's like it's almost like Mark of the Black Widow, but like better, but also like worse, I guess. Oh, it seems like they're oh my god. I feel like this deck either just like rolls people over or like we just like roll over and there's like no in between. That's very funny. All right. Well, let's keep at it, I guess. Like this actually feels quite good. It feels like I'm doing something that's like really powerful. Oh, I got their cull. That's very funny. I feel like they maybe could have won that game. He's a true glass cannon. I feel like he just needs like 1 or 2 more cards to like maybe push him in the like super glass cannon build, and then like maybe he's like real solid. I don't know. For now, it still seems like he's like missing like 1 or 2 things. I think they actually could have won that game. I think that was maybe a little bit of a rage scoop. It's all good. I mean, you get it. All right, gravy, 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 gravy. We definitely want to go first, right? And then their stuff losing go again seems reasonable. Embolism seems good. Shrift always seems. I don't even know why we're on like 2 copies of Shrift. This is a doomed matchup. Okay. Well, if I win, then it makes me look like a genius, right? I guess we'll like high roll with Truth or Trickery, and then maybe just run. Are my shoes good? No, I don't think it is. Do the Wii Wrecking Balls. All right, let's try it like this. Do we have something better than Truth or Trickery, Capamelo? Oh, Showboating? Oh, okay, interesting. Well, we'll give it a shot. You have 2 Emboldens, but no way to use them necessarily. Oh. All right, so oh, they always have a ally to discard. That makes sense. Scorchbro says they feel bad when they play LYATH. That's fair. Oh no, not the gravy matchup. This matchup is so. Is there a good matchup with LYATH, Tyler? That's a real question. Also, hello, Tyler. Welcome in. Uh, so embolden. Wait, is hold on. Is 2 steps ahead? Is that is a guardian card, right? So we tutor 2 steps ahead. Interesting. So we can imposing tutor play no tall tales just to get the embolden value. Oh, Vincent is kind of free. Okay, interesting. Good to note.
Is this one just like really bad just because you just cannot deal with all this?
Huh. I mean, they're only starting on a scuba here, so I don't think I really care. Okay, I think I do see the line here though. We imposing, we grab the Guardian Aura, then we play out the Embolden, and then we finish on no Tall Tales, and then get a random Arsenal. Seems good. I feel like the lines are not that hard, like playing Marlin, but like I don't know, maybe they are like a little tricky. So imposing first. Yeah, I agree with you, Rose. I think that should have been a chum, right? Like, how do we ever beat chum? I don't think we can. Oh, does this pump? Wait, 6, 3. Is this 13 exactly? That was actually kind of a sick. Wait, am I counting this right? Hold on, it's been a long day. I think this is 13. Or no, is it -1 because of the LYATH? That's how it works. This is 12. No, I'm like 1 off, right? Yeah, 1 off. Unfortunate. I just realized I forgot about LYATH's ability. Unlucky. I guess we don't really need it though. I mean, we like want it. It'd be nice if we got it, but not the end of the world. I actually probably should have arsenaled the nimbleism in that case, right? I guess we're playing around conch, so it doesn't really matter. Matters like maybe a little bit. I guess like maybe we don't even really want to keep an arsenal in this matchup because like conch just like blows us up really bad. Oh, another hand where we do not have any guardian. Embolden feels like such a weird card in this deck. Like maybe at like a 2 of or something, but it feels like we're not running like enough guardian attacks to actually like consistently get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm also just drawing like the worst. I don't know what the odds are like to hit with this card though. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Um, God, what do we even want to do with this hand? I feel like the correct answer is maybe just block out here. This hand's real, like block out, play tension is my thought. We should do this now in case they want to close the chain though. It's like, this doesn't really matter. I feel like when this deck like draws bad hands, they're like the most dog shit bad hands. It's okay though. It was CNC as well. Oh, I think they're probably playing like Justin Koo's list. I think he's been on CNCs recently.
You don't run CNC. There's It
I don't
seems like a bad idea.
Seems like a bad idea, but maybe it's not. Oh, I'm also glad I didn't keep an arsenal for what it's worth. Okay. Do something like that, and then we pay in the LYATH, get +2, play out. Oh, I guess we can even play the tension, right? Okay. Oh, we can like hammer the rigger. Okay, maybe that's better actually. So we don't pay into the rampart then. Fascinating. I was kind of curious that they didn't hook this, but I guess it kind of makes sense. At least I got my rampart value though. It's nice. Yeah, like oh shit. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot the hold on. Let me go back. Forgot the attention. All right, play the attention now. There we go. I found it. Yeah, Justin's list seems pretty good. All right, goodbye, Bolton. At least we got Rigger out of the way. That being said, we do have a 5-card gravy hand with some setup on our side, but if they just like find their first what do you call it, chum, we're pretty much cooked. Chum continues to rob joy from Guardian players everywhere, I feel like. Oh, we do have an edge of their seats though that we can like goddess or something. Interesting. I guess we can also like play out another 2 steps ahead. I don't know if we're gonna get time for all these 2 steps ahead though. Maybe it's still like good though to do. Alright, they got an Anka. Seems good. I think we're probably just supposed to play out the edge and then like goddess or like attention grabber or something. Line up edge using grabbers, double bad breath into short shrift. Line up edge. Line up edge into. Oh, okay. I see. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. 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 So we just like don't want to block with this at all then. Uh, line up edge using grabbers, double bad breath. Can we do all of that though? I thought we have to like pitch to the edge. Um, right? We have to pitch here. Oh, are you saying just like don't even play out the 2 steps? Okay, maybe that's the play. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Sorry, I thought we were like committing to like playing another 2 steps. I think that's like reasonable though. Okay, I see what you're saying. Let's see what they got here. All right, Whaler gone is nice. What I could have even considered doing is like ramparting that. I guess we could also like snipe a card out of hand with the two-faced if we wanted to here. Um, we can try it, right? Like if we grab their blue out of hand, that's really good, right? Let's try this. I don't know if this two-face is actually correct here. Feels like it could have high upside. All right, so they're just gonna pitch this regardless here to Scuba. I think this was like an okay play. I don't know if it's like good enough though. All right, go ahead and remove the edge. Yeah, that was the thought process. Is like I want to try to like get them to like hit an ally off the top or something. Fortunately, what it does mean is they're gonna be able to hook the Scuba, but like not the end of the world, I don't think. I mean, the nice part is they're giving us like an actual ability to play this game because they didn't get Chum, right? I feel like that's doing them most favors right now. That being said, they are sitting on 4 gold, so we're probably still down. Do our best here. I guess the double bad breath is like kind of juicy. Oh, Capo, was I supposed to play the was I supposed to play the edge of their seats there? Or no, not the edge of their seats, the 2 steps. All my homies hate Chum. That's true. Chum is a pretty good card. Deegan likes Chum though. I guess the question is like, did we even really want to double intimidate them? Maybe it's still good. I mean, the bare minimum is damage, right? Oh, I love Chum when I'm Syndra. That's fair. Reasonable. There's Chum. Kind of funny. Is Short Shrift maybe bad in this matchup? Potentially. I feel like giving them free chum. I guess they could have like discarded it whenever they wanted to. I guess we have this hand. Uh, Triple cut a long story short, I guess we'll try doing this. Yeah, Chum is just a little guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that now or like later. Feels like maybe has the highest upside if I like do it before they can dump their hand. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to like hold off until they like do more stuff. Maybe. I don't know. A Rabble will give us an opportunity to at least pay into Rampart though. Which is nice. We also do have this bodice if we want to go like leave no into Wrecking Ball or something. In theory, you wait for a blue to hit the grave. Okay. Gotcha. Does that make sense? Alright, so they did get the Chum on the board, but they do not have Go again. So we could just cash in the bodice if we wanted to just get the extra LYATH token. I guess like we could also block with the cut a long story short. Like maybe this is like the best play. I'm like love with this though. Huh. Zero here. Prove this. LYATH. They don't get to respond to this with the Chum at least. Problem is they still have Crown though. I mean, I feel like we're kind of past the point of being able to deal with allies. Oh my god, bullying works. Thank you, Dark Odious. Yeah, did you like my title for this stream was like this was like rage content? Wait, what is the stream title right now? Hold on.
Extreme rage.
Extreme rage. Yeah, like this is supposed to be like a response to like everyone being mad about my last LYATH video. So now we're actually playing LYATH, but now you have the opportunity to backseat me, which I feel like adds a bit to the video quality, right? Like if I'm just like recording LYATH by myself and I'm misplaying, that's bad content. But if I'm doing it in front of like a live audience, that's way more entertaining, right? I think this deck is like still kind of bad though. I don't know. I'm not sold. Also, I guess we're playing into like a rougher matchup, which is like reasonable. I guess we do have like the Embolden at some point. I think I'm definitely gonna be leave them hanging at some point this turn though. The question is when. I guess the problem is you still don't have really a way to deal with Chum though. The deck, like, I think the deck is like legitimately bad. Yeah. But the question is, like, what are we supposed to do here? So I think I'm supposed to take this damage, and then yeah, it does have a lot of hoops to jump through, which I am a fan of. I think I'm just supposed to pass here and hope they can't string together like a million damage on the next turn. Seems semi-reasonable, I guess. Interesting. Oh. Alright, so we go for the leap. I mean, this is like, the leave them hanging just like did not line up here though, right? Yeah. I mean, like, we get the Embolden, which is fine, but like I don't think this is enough to like actually get us back in the game. I guess we could try to like clear Rigor Mortis and then hope they brick off Chum. Control a Might token, create 3. It's not helpful. I guess we can still try to just clear the rigor for now. All right, so the plan here is we're going to hope that they draw like the worst gravy hand of all time, and then we're gonna try to kill them with the 9 damage on. Oh, and then also the leave them hanging is not gonna proc next turn. So that is a complication. Maybe I was supposed to play the leave them hanging on their turn just to like get it down by 1. I think that was actually like a misplay, right? I should have done this. I should have done this like right at the end of their turn, even though there's like no value for it. That would be on 1, and then we could like at least threaten some damage. But now we were like not even doing that. Unfortunate. Ooh, cheating. Card is broken. That card is also broken. I think like with it, like I think with a little love, like this hero actually becomes like very, very good. It kind of feels like he's in a spot where he's like kind of like Tough Nut esque when like Tough Nut was like struggling for cards as well. I mean, Tough Nut's like still kind of struggling for cards to some extent, but I guess we can't even block with the escalate violence. I think we're just like dead here, right? Almost certainly. 15 damage. How much does our hand actually block? 8. We need to hold on to this, right? Did this, this, something like that. Still feels bad, but I guess it's like marginally okay. Yeah, I think we are actually just dead to the. I guess we're not dead to Chum immediately, or like conceptually quite dead. I think we're dead to Swabby. Yeah, Swabby will do it. Unlucky. Like, there's theoretically, I think, a world where they like live, but we can go to 2. I'm just gonna probably give them this one. I don't think there's any real world where we're like able to claw back. Let's see what they had though. What were they drawing into? They're drawing into I, Swell, Riches. Yeah. No way. Yeah, the hero just can't use a whole lot of things that aren't made specifically for him. So with some love, I think he'd be in a much better place. I feel like he just needs like some very specific like LYATH support because it feels like he's kind of like introduced this weird like design problem where it feels like they want to be like really safe designing like aura cards like they did for Pleiades. Like that's why like Pleiades is like the fatigue menace that she is. But like I don't think the deck is like bad. Like there's like a lot of like powerful cards in it. It's just like getting those cards to line up is like the like somehow you're drawing 5 cards a turn, but it's like more inconsistent than decks that are drawing like 4 cards a turn. If that makes like that probably shouldn't be the case, right? Okay, so we got a max, which I imagine is just going to be okay. We got a shrift. We got a chatter. Let's do the no tall tales and then do I want truth or trickery? I kind of want to just play this card because it's funny, but maybe we just bring in the showboatings and then like walk in my shoes is tempting. I guess maybe like we Wrecking Ball's better though. Yeah, I think I kind of like this configuration. I want to try something like this. Having the power and defense of all his stuff really just means he has 2.5 card hand a chunk of the time. Oh, Truth or Trickery is good. Okay, let's try the Truth or Trickery then. Can we do like 1 Wii Wrecking Ball and see how that goes? Also, you don't want to play against his broken. Oh, interesting. Uh, you can play. I don't care. Okay. Let's maybe cut the Wii Wrecking Ball and just run the showboating. I don't know how much Max actually ends up blocking. We'll figure it out. All right, the T-Bone. I will give them Probably snaps here, and then maybe just we'll give them a block with what? Just like a bad breath or something. Then we can like pitch the LYATH. No, that feels also kind of. You were doing something like this. Pitch here, play the tension. Okay, I can see it. I agree with Re-Wrecking Ball being meh. I mean, I don't play the deck, but it seems just like funky. They might just set up Hyperdriver pass here. Right, we're gonna need to draw some goodies here, but Cruel Ambition's nice. Oh, and we have the Embolden that actually does something this time. Lovely. I guess we'll go for it and like Arsenal the Bad Breath here. And then I guess swing Titan's Fist. Seems reasonable. We do need to find a Guardian card. So. Have we tried Walk in My Shoes? I've yet to return to the hero since Pen dropped. So I think that is in the sideboard, Tyler. So, like, we could actually run that in this matchup if we wanted to. In a way, Truth or Trickery is like a LYATH-specific version of Test of Iron Grip, except it can either miss or negatively affect the opponent and not negatively affect yourself. That's fair. Okay, we drew the Guardian cards, which is nice. I'm curious to see how broken this Max deck is. It sounds like it's exciting. What is going to be our play next turn? Notably, if they do draw like the non-token version of Hyperdriver, our hand will get a lot better. I mean, this hand actually seems really good, right? Ooh, Crankshaft, also spooky. Let's see what they got here. Just make another Hyperdriver and passing, or do they want to swing? Okay, they do not want to swing. Fair. All right, so we got some stuff going on here. Let's go for the Nimblism. And we can do Bad Breath on Max. Another Bad Breath on Max. And then no Tall Tales. Arsenal to cut a long story short. Seems good. Hey, 18 is not bad. Oh wait, what did the full of bravado? Hold on. What did I miss? Did I have played the full of bravado? Hold on, what does that card say? When this attacks or defends, if you control an aura of suspense, create a confidence token. Do we have a way to play this? I don't think we control. Did I miss something? Hold on, did I miss something? Okay, I think we just accept this. But let me know in chat if I missed something. I'm not 100% confident if I could have played the full of bravado for some. Like, I feel like we didn't have the aura though. Isn't that the issue? Huh. All right. So Embolden notably bad again. Okay. What do I do here? I guess I can just throw Terra Thunder on like a cut a long story short and call it a day. Seem that bad. Oh, you block with it for confidence? Is that what I do? Oh, right. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Gotcha. I guess we're just like pitching the Embolden here. Again, like Bad Breath. Something with this. Seems alright. Okay, so I missed a confidence token by not blocking with the the full bravado there instead of pitching it. Okay. That's reasonable. I do remember that that card actually like has text. The most challenging part of any fab card. I guess he hit them with a tear though. Like I don't feel like we're doing bad here, like at all. Felt like that was more like a minor to mild misplay. Hmm. Right, 0 to 60. Is now the time to just pop the Two-Faced and just try to snipe their Nitro Mechanoid? Get a bad breath into BB, pitching cut and snaps into BBB. You think they could have made a Levias similar? Oh, did I miss? Oh, did I pitch another batter beaten broken? I might have. Uh, okay, 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 okay. What do I do on this next turn? You have the showboating, but I don't know if that's actually doing. Let's go ahead and Two-Faced. I'm feeling a little risky here, I guess. I guess we just leave them with the Hyper Scrapper. Can they Nitro Mechanoid me if I leave them with the Scrapper, though? Theoretically, yes, right? They can go, assuming that they have an arsenal, they go. I think I'm still just supposed to take the jumpstart, though. Probably. I think we're assuming that they don't have an arsenal. If they do, then unfortunate. Oh, maybe they do. Could very well. Unlucky. Maybe I should have known that they had it. That's maybe on me. Unlucky. Alright, so we're taking 6 here with overpower, but I don't think that's. It's pretty bad. Okay, let's see how this goes. I think that, like, in a vacuum, if we assume that they don't have Mechanoid and Arsenal, then it's, like, pretty good to make that play. I don't. How long were they holding their Arsenal? I guess is the question. Maybe I should have known that based on, like, how many cards they held on to. We do a bad breath if we want. Yeah, it's like awkward. New. I guess we might as well play the bad breath out because we can take a might on hit anyways. Then I guess we go like escalate into 2 steps or something like that. Seems okay. You have a lot of might tokens for what it's worth, but like I don't know if we're gonna live for that long. That might be the big issue here. Ooh, firewall also very spicy. Okay. I mean, for what it's worth, their hand might. Oh, they also gave us like an extra might, which is good. Okay. I feel like that's actually probably about as ideal as that could have gone. And we also have the tension. Okay, I think we're actually like maybe not completely screwed here. Maybe. And we are gonna have the mites for the batter beaten broken if we want those. So would be good. I think we just need to higher roll the crap out of them from here. And hope we don't die to the Mechanoid. So let's go ahead and block at the Rampart. Like pitch what? Captain's Call, I think we actually might want to hold on to for the value. The issue is that the cut a long story short will not have the confidence. So that's really awkward. I think we're just supposed to play the batter in that case, right? Or escalate, go again into go again, Captain's Call into that, but I don't know if we're actually gonna live that long. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep that many cards here. Maybe we're actually supposed to assume that we're. Oh, let's go ahead and pitch here. Maybe I'm supposed to just like not block here and keep the whole hand and not play at the tension, but it feels like we're like wasting value if we do that. Choose an action card. They're all actions, right? Or this is not an action. Oh, so I guess that's fine. We go here, here. They just take a random blue. Or no, they don't take. Oh, it's choose an action card with power less than or equal to X. Didn't these both? Because the LYATH halves the base power. Is that not how that works? Okay, well we're gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, and I guess we'll do grabbers plus tension block on the mechanoid. That seems fine. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry, I should have responded to the grabbers. Not bad. And so do these two. Grabbers, spawned, play this out. Okay. You can also hit them with the cut along story short, but I don't actually know if that's. Maybe we should have held on to the captain's call. Maybe that was our mistake. Because then we could have gone into like batter beat and broken. Would have been good. Okay, I feel like I'm learning at least. Like we definitely would have lived this turn. So like maybe being a bit more aggressive would have actually kind of helped us out here. Now we do this, and then I guess we can like LYATH here. Okay. I don't think this is terrible. It's not great. Like I feel like we should have maybe held on to the captain's call because that would have let us like convert this hand super well. Now it's either the battered or the cut. I guess the cut forces them to like throw their hand in front of this basically. And then they can just like swing mechanoid again. Okay, I guess that's reasonable. Notably can still attack here though. Scary. I guess we do have the truth or trickery for that if we want it. Alright, how does this hand work? Is there anything we can do to turn on this embolden? I don't think that there is. What if we just gave the embolden and then anything else we can do here? We can like LYATH. Pitch here. I guess we can block with the truth or trickery as well. And then like bad breath, do some stuff. I think we're still like kind of cooked here. Alright, I'm gonna be truthful since it doesn't matter. Did they yep, they thought I was honest. Unlucky. Uh do single swing decks like Guardians actually play Midas Touch? Been trying to figure out if it would actually be used. So I've seen Midas Touch like in a couple decks. Like I know Jarl used to run it. Midas Touch is good. It's just like feels like it doesn't do enough a lot of the time. And then do we want the bat? I guess we do not want the batter, right? We want a short shrift instead. I feel like we maybe could have won this game. I feel like the path to victory maybe involved making a confidence token at some point and then blocking a bit more or something. To be determined, I guess. And then what does this hand want to do? This hand like is also kind of bad. This deck is like it feels like I'm missing like a puzzle piece to this deck. All right, and then we can block here, LYATH, and then kind of throw our hand on our next turn. Not very exciting. I guess we'll have to do. We do not have an aura that we can remove. I guess we could like even escalate doesn't really work, right? We can do like this, I guess. Try to stay alive. The deck just kind of always feels like that. Well, I guess it's fair. I mean, a lot of decks kind of feel like that. Oh, we already lied, so we can't even do that now. I think we scoop it up. I don't think there's a way to win. I think we could have like tutored two steps ahead and played the battered, but I don't think that gets anything done, right? Give them a good game though. Jeez. I'm kind of curious what their deck list was looking like. Okay, this looks like normal max-ish stuff. Pretty good. A lot of people have been liking Max. Maybe I should play Max one of these days. All right, so that was the Taylor. So now I actually want to try this other variant. This is the JAP list. So I think this is the list I talked about last stream. Do we want to try this list out? Because I think the Nathan Crawford list was like felt pretty good for like a couple of games where we just high rolled the crap out of our opponent. Like the games that was bad, it felt like pretty bad, right? We could try another list here. If there's another LYATH deck list that y'all want me to try in chat, let me know, because I'm kind of just exploring at this point. But this one seems interesting. Feels like there's not a lot of buffs though, like compared to this. Like no tension. No tension seems weird. I don't know if I actually like this one. This one seems awkward. All right, they're both good. Let's go ahead and give this one a try because I feel like this one was like kind of one we were talking about last stream, and I want to give it a shot. But I do feel like the aggro game plan is like maybe the best thing to do. I don't know. Feels like it's like the strongest thing you could probably be doing. All right, we got a Hala. Fascinating. You don't want to play against LYATH? Fair enough. Fair enough. So what would we do against Hala? I know a lot of them can be a bit more or like defensive, so like bringing Remembrance fully tactics might not be bad. Oh, did he get cash into loose off of this deck? Okay, maybe it is good. Let's go and give it a shot. Seems like it could be all right. All right. Ooh, Bolton. Okay. Steal an aura token. Okay, Bolton doesn't want to play. That's fair. What is the ideal hand for this deck? Donnie, that's a question that you and I are both trying to think about. I feel like the ideal hand for LYATH involves your previous two hands being ideal, and then you also just draw like a bunch of like I don't know, like Razor Reflex and Minnoisms. Like it feels like kind of almost like the Tarot TK deck where you're trying to like set up a suspense aura, and then you're trying to set up light tokens, and then you're trying to set up the attack on like every 3 turns you have like a powerful turn. Well, like maybe it's not like that. Like there are some like scenarios where like chaining turns together and like overlapping the value that way, but it feels like it's just like very on and off depending on just like what you draw, which is awkward. I don't know. It feels very strange. That's what I'll say. It does kind of feel like I'm playing like the OTK Terra deck, but like actually like kind of good instead of like objectively bad. I don't know. That gets very weird. Let me also make sure I'm like in queue. Yeah. I'm looking to play against a specific hero. Maybe that's my problem. There we go. All right, hold on. Capamel has given us some wisdom. What is this? You want to chain one big turn into another with a little setup to gain momentum. Is very much Ranger cosplay sometimes. It feels like it doesn't have like the consistency of like doing Marlin things. So I don't know. Feels like inconsistent Marlin. Which is weird. Let's go first into Dory, and then are we gonna assume that they're Dawnblade, or do we want to assume that they're not Dawnblade? Or like, I'm assuming they're Dawnblade always, but like, are they gonna bring in the fatigue package? We could hedge for the fatigue and just bring in like this. Maybe like no Ataya, but just like 3 like anti-fatigue cards. You like gang robbery? Control 3 or more auras. This gets +3, steal an aura token they control. Okay. Then maybe we cut like what here? Give them a good luck happen. What do we cut? Oh, okay, they left. Unfortunate. I need to figure out a sideboard quicker. Okay, deal. We could probably do something against them, right? Surely. Okay, never mind. Just casual. I feel like you know a deck is bad when your opponent's just like leave. Is rough. All right, give them a good look. Have fun. See if they want to stick around this time. Maybe cut what here? You want a flat 60 into Dory? I don't know what we're doing. Let's go ahead and just do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run a flat 60 in Dory and see how it works out. Palm is a good cut. I don't. Did I cut Palm? I guess we're about to find out. Okay, we have the Imposing Visage. And then we can do. You want to Arsenal the Mocking Blow? He also played the Mocking Blow this turn. I think that seems reasonable. Grab the 2 steps, and then let's play the Mocking Blow after LYATH. Yeah, seems okay. If they do give them filtering. Huh, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot with this deck. It's like, huh, I don't know. Is this good? Is this bad? We'll find out together. I'm going to hold on to the gang robbery because Captain Mill told me it was good. Oh, nourishing. Okay. We can block this. Can we block this? Do we want to block this? This is a better question. Ideally, we'd like to block. We can give up like the escalate and then just like rip the gang robbery at them. Is that good though? Is anything with this deck good? Escalate into big, battered, beaten, and broken. How do we do that? I guess we're taking this then. So yeah, how do we do that? Do we have to like pitch one of these? Is that how it works? Interesting. I feel like my thought was to maybe just play the batter beat and broken, and then just like you could do like even gang robbery into that. Something about this deck has to be good, otherwise people wouldn't play it. But like people played Marlin for a very long time, and that deck was like not good. Okay, we're gonna pitch a Minimism. All right, thank you for the backseating Capamel. All right, no, well, unironically, I appreciate the tutorial here. I feel like it's actually quite helpful. Okay, so we do escalate into batter, beaten, broken. Oh, we should have put the pump on the Probably should have put the Minimism on this, but that's fine. Sorry, it's getting to the point where the post-work fatigue is setting in. All right, let's go for the snaps. Yeah, we should have Minimismed this the battered instead. Minor misplay. Okay, they took the light here anyways. So that could, or actually now we can steal their flurry if you want to, right? Wait, actually, does the line change here now? Because now I actually just want to take their flurry token. Is that crazy? When you activate a weapon attack, destroy this, you may attack with the weapon twice this turn. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm gang robbering instead. Especially since the on hit of this is not going to be relevant because I fucked up a little bit. And then we have like this and a confidence next turn. Let's see. That seemed like an okay play. Alright, the supremacy. We can take the best card in their hand, which maybe is the strat here. Otherwise, what are we doing? I think we're just two-facing this almost 100%. I guess the question is, like, what is the follow-up going to be on our turn? We, like, Terrace Under... we can't Terrace Under the Battered, Beaten, Broken, which is unfortunate. Not Terrace Under anything. We could Arsenal the Terrace. Also reasonable. Yeah, I kind of like the two-face, just so that we can, like, take the best card in their hand. Kind of see here. Singing Seal Blade's definitely good. Might honestly be lead with... no, I think we're taking the Steel Blade. Right? Almost assuredly. It's more than likely than not they're just going to, like, play the lead with speed here. We'll see what they do. We at least force the bolters this way, which I think is reasonable. Or no, we don't force the bolters because sorry, it's Gogan. Whoopsie. Okay, they drew the yellow, so they get to swing with this again. I still think that was like a reasonable play. And now, like, they can't. They're gonna get a counter here almost for sure. The question is, do we care? We can LYATH on our turn, or if we want to do like this, pitch that, LYATH. I'm almost thinking we do something like this and then like play out the edge of their seats. But how do we make the tokens, I guess, the question. Maybe we can't do that. Well, okay, wait. The flurry token stays around. Hold on. Control 3 or more auras, the flurry token stays around. Make a might, we play the booze. I think I'm seeing the line. Maybe. We could also just throw the edge of their seat on it, but then we can't make the token. I think I maybe see the line. I think the boost does make the third aura, right? I'm not mistaken. Am I missing something here? So we keep the flurry token around. We play the booze out. And then we do battered, beaten, and broken, which gets us to 13, and then we play out edge at the end of the turn. Okay, I think I figured it out. Sorry, this deck does actually kind of like hurt my brain a little bit. So I guess we'll pass priority here. Just sync, that makes sense. I guess we can like play out the edge now. Okay, we get their Beat of Iron Song, which could matter if they need a blue in their hand. I guess they don't if they have the vigor. Question here. Can we afford to not block? What is Reprise? It's like a card from hand, right? Spending heroes depending with a card from their hand this chain link. So that does work on the palm, right? I guess we can like force the action here if we want to do like attention grabbers. What's this? We probably should have done this the palm first though. A minor mistake. So we'll do this. Play the palm out first. I don't want the escalate. Is that crazy? Maybe we'll get rid of the concealed for now. Sorry, I'm thinking through the line here. So we palm. Probably should have palm first, but that's fine. Then we do this here. Plus the grabber is removed from the edge. Do we even want to remove from the edge? Maybe we want to remove from the palm. This deck is crazy. It's very fun. It's just also like, I'm thinking, so do we want to get rid of the palm? I guess is the question. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, they don't have any follow-up here? Or just like an attack action or something? Chuck. Create a flurry token. That's it? Okay, that's very good for us then. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, we got some stuff going on at least. Right, so let's do, I guess it doesn't matter. 2 steps ahead would have been good at some point, but not. Alright, we'll play that out, and then we can go. I think we just want to filter our hand as much as possible, right? I mean, like Arsenal, cut a long story short. I think something like this. Yeah, the no pump is a bummer. But could be worse. I mean, we did reset the counter for what it's worth, which is like not what I was expecting to happen. So if we can do the thing against Dory where we just play around reprise for the rest of the game, we could actually be kind of cooking here. Now the opportunity for leave them hanging. Might as well be, right? Ooh, this overcry is also kind of nutty. Actually, do we want to leave them hanging? We can also just tear. Like, tear's kind of. No, I think I'm supposed to do this, right? Eliminate them. Seems reasonable. And how many? So overcrowded is currently 1, 2, 3. Overcrowded is currently coming in for 4. I guess means we do this, dump our hand. 2 steps ahead is unfortunately not getting set up with this. I think I'm starting to see the lines, maybe. So we LYATH here. If they do end up swinging with the non-blade here, I don't like if they get another swing like a react in hand, I don't think I mind very much. Okay, we did block the first swing, so notably they will not get another counter, which is big. Okay. I think this actually worked out pretty well. Just taking 3 damage here, and then we get to. Okay, I guess they can swing one more time, it looks like. Sure. I guess they are giving us like rampart value back on this. All this for a counter. I guess it does kind of make sense, right? I guess we can also like pull Tunic if we want here. Cannot block, or can we block it? No, we cannot block it. So let's go ahead and just pull Tunic and stave off like a little bit more extra damage. I think that's fine. Seems kind of good. They still get a counter here, but I don't think it actually ends up all that much. We have a lot of damage set up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just cut a long story short. Like at most here, what they're going to be doing is like just giving us their full hand, basically. Seems fine. Then we just get to Arsenal Sigil, and then we're sitting still on the leave them hanging. And the question is, I probably do want to block here, right? Block with maybe the. The problem is that I'm not like imposing visaging, which feels painful. Like it's maybe it's maybe giving them the like letting them keep the counter for a turn. Fine if I get to like just dump my hand. I think it might be fine. We get to imposing for 2 steps. Take 4. I kind of feel like it's maybe fine to just let them have the counter here. Is that crazy? I think I'm gonna let them have it. Like, we could reset them here, but then we're, like, losing out on the imposing, which feels pretty good. Maybe that's greedy. Guess we'll find out. So let's go for Minnoism into... how do we do this, though? Minnoism into imposing... Grab the 2 steps. Then we play out the battered, beaten, and broken, and then pitch the shrift to LYATH. Is that how that works? Yeah. I think I saw the line cap. Like, I think the correct play was maybe to just, like, not even bother taking the counter off, right? I do misplay very frequently, but for what it's worth, I do actually know how to play Nidori. I feel like just denying a reprise is always the most important thing with this deck. That's what it feels like to me. And I think here... What are we doing? We're just Terra Sundering on the short shrift. And then just hoping for the best. Hopefully they don't have like another go again source here. Trying to play around like another singing. Okay, they have the glint, that's fine. I think we're just trying to race them at this point. So the fact that they didn't pitch into Brave Forge should be a tell of what they have in their hands, like a 1 cost. We might still be dead, like kind of close to dead here though. I guess we still gain 6 life off the sigils. It's like maybe we're still fine. And we also have like 2 armor block, like yeah. That could be fine. So we should hopefully be able to live for the 2 steps. Especially if we can like disrupt them here. Let's go for the cruel into... Wait, do we even want to Terra Sunder? Is this good? I don't even think that's good, right? What are we doing instead then? Because the Terra Sunder is not actually gonna connect in any like real world, right? Right. So we should play... Maybe we should have blocked last turn. I would have dumped the arsenal for BBB. Okay, that also makes sense. No shrift. Okay, gotcha. Let's go for booze. Okay, so I might have bungled this turn, but that's fine. We have the confidence for what it's worth. At least short shrift should buy. You know what? Actually, okay. Here's the play. We're gonna make them scared of a razor. I think that's gonna be the strat. We're gonna try to prank them with a razor reflex and see if they fall for it. I think that's gonna be the line now. I think maybe the correct play was to like block more in the last turn and then try to do something better. Alright, unfortunately they did not fall for it. But if they don't have another go against source, we could actually be cooking here. Awkward, leave them. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna snap their only go against source and then we're gonna win the game. And then they're gonna like post on the internet somewhere that they got robbed of like the easiest LYATH victory of all time. Alright, this is gonna be the strat. Alright, so we're gonna block with the Bindals and then that's it. And then we're just gonna pray. I mean, this is kind of funny. Okay, Swordmaster Shrine is bad. They have another thing? I feel like they're sitting on like a singing or like an Iron Song response or something. Oh my god, we're alive. That's incredible. I did not think we were going to actually see the next turn, but here we are. Let's go for the cut then and hope to just discard their entire hand. All right, I saw the line, Capamello. Okay, don't give me shit. I found the line. This is like the line where we actually win the game. I feel like, right? Just like high roll the shit out of your opponent and just hope that they can't do anything. Get to discard their entire hand as well. Disgusting. This is okay. Give me like okay. I'm like not good at this deck. Like this deck is hard, and I also like am not familiar with it. But like that was actually kind of cool, right? Uh, no. I know you're not giving me shit. I'm saying like to the people who gave me shit in the last video, which was completely justified. Look who's laughing now, I guess. Okay, so we need to play around Iron Song, right? I feel like this is a one cost though. Maybe, maybe not. All right, how do we win this game? Focus on that. The Terror Center is notably terrible here. So what we could do... Okay, wait, I think it's in line. We do like this. And then we just try to go for Terror onto Hammer. No, sorry, not this. Hold on. We do this, pitch, LYATH. Okay, I think I see it. No resources for another swing. Well, I'm worried about like an Iron Song. Is my thought. So now we can tear into Titan's Fist. Hopefully that's GG's. I guess we also finally use our flurry token, which is kind of funny. Actually, they could have like double direct here. Maybe this wasn't good. I don't know. Toad, does that do it? Okay, I guess no. Toad doesn't do it. They need another thing. Let's go! We got it! Yeah! That was actually kind of disgusting. Wait, okay, so their arsenal was a Singing Steel Blade. I think I called that at some point, didn't I? Like their arsenal was like some one cost. Alright, I don't know much about this game, but I do know how to play Nidori. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I deserve a little appreciation for that one. That one was pretty good. Alright. What's our recording time looking like? Been roughly like 2 hours. Hold on. Has it been roughly 2 hours? We got some cheers in chat. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on. How long have we been streaming? Like losing my mind. All right, we're gonna do like one more because I feel like that was probably like the height, the height of the stream. Now we're gonna end on like a sour note. That was pretty sick though. I think I like actually played that fairly well. Maybe I even got a little bit lucky on the Intim and we just like didn't know about it. Okay, we got a Marlin. Terrifying. Do we want to go first or second in this matchup? I'm trying to think, what would I do as a Marlin? I think I want to go first, right? Is that right? No, that might not be right. How do I think about it more? I don't know what's correct. I could not tell you even as the Marlin player which one I want. I feel like Marlin I would want to go second. Going first is never wrong. Okay, that's kind of what I was leaning towards. I mean, we get to set up, what is this, like 8 power on turn 1? Seems pretty good. Seems decent. Hello, leave them hanging. Funny seeing you here. Alright, let's type the best card out of their hand and then hope they cry. Almost assuredly, that's the play, right? Okay, we love seeing a Searing Shot. That's excellent for us. I will tell you that. I am very happy to see this. We could also snipe them with Toothpaste if we wanted to here. Do we have Tower next turn? So... how would we do the towering? So we can do... hold on, how do we do this? Oh, the following turn. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like I'm just gonna two-face them here and just like take the best card. Like they don't have any gold, right? So I feel like two-face actually might be like objectively correct here. If we can like leave them on like a really shitty arsenal, which will be this take cover, right? Okay. The funny part about that is they cannot arsenal that or they will lose the game, which is hilarious. If they arsenal this, like they unironically, I think, lose the game. Oh, I guess they do have. Wait, did we Oh, we did intimidate them, right? Um. Huh. So I guess in this spot, I think we're just like, all right, let's see if they actually did arsenal it because I'm kind of curious now. All right, what happens if we just do this? Like they unironically might just scoop to this. If they arsenal the D-React, which is like almost assured. Oh, they did. Okay. We are gaming. Fantastic. Well, I thought we were gonna like I was like, there's no way we're gonna get like a better game than the last game, right? Turns out we did. Well, our opponent has learned a valuable lesson about D-Reacts and Mark. And that's what's important. So let's go for a tear here into a long story short, I guess. I mean, we're gaming. I will say that I don't think I can complain about this. Oh no is correct. This is all right. So valuable lesson for all the Marliners who are in chat. This is why we don't play this card. I think the card is like real bad. Cut razors into escalate, and then we arsenal like the palm. Is that the play? I think that makes sense. Seems pretty good. Notably, the Terrace Under and the Cut are like mildly redundant, but I guess I cannot complain. Kind of a funny start to the game. Lots of interesting blues in this deck. This almost looks like Chandler's version of Marlin. Wait, who am I playing against? Hold on. Let me check the non-streamer mode to see if I recognize the username. Overlord. Okay. I don't think I've played against this person. I mean, this is just like backbreaking though. I don't think you can actually win the game from this spot. This is like brutal. Unless their like card in arsenal is like a three of a kind, and then they just like high roll me to oblivion. But like, I don't even think that does it. All right, imposing seems good here. So we're gonna grab that. I think, right? Yeah, that's true. The dominate on the Chariot Thunder, I feel like, was the most important part there. But I feel like I'm officially having fun with this deck, which is very nice. Not that I wasn't having fun like before, but it feels like I'm understanding the lines maybe a little bit better. And then do we want to short shrift here? Probably. Send short shrift, play palm, and arsenal razor. I think that's the line that I see. Maybe. Fun is good. I agree with that, Rose. Oh yeah, Rose, I saw you talking about your channel and Lupine stream. If you ever start if when you start making gravy videos, let me know. I'll shout you out at some point on like Blue Sky or whatever. I think that's super cool. You should totally make some gravy videos because I know you helped Keegan with some gravy stuff before. Okay, so now we palm here and just see what's up. Might or even play the razor depending on what we get here. Wait, isn't this just gross? No, we don't get the might token yet though. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think we're sending Razor here then. Something like this. Seems good. Yeah, Rose, if you make some test vids and want to send me one as like any like feedback or whatever, let me know. I'd be happy to watch one. Um, and then we'll just hold on to the batter beaten broken for next turn. I think seems reasonable. All right, our first King Shark. Notably, we do not have any attacks in hand, which is good. Could also pop our palm if we wanted to, which I think I'm tempted to do just to cash in the value here. I guess we always have an opportunity to do a next turn though, right? Maybe we don't need to do this. Maybe we can just like play the palm out after the axe or something. It seems reasonable. I don't know when I'm supposed to play this. Like, is there like a specific like priority window? So I was thinking like we save arms in case they do string together something next turn, and like we want to like block 3 or whatever. I think it's like probably pretty low risk, I guess. Like they'd have to have like a pretty nuts arsenal here or something. And we are also going to just have a huge hand off the palms as well, which is kind of hilarious. So I think I like doing this. Go for the batter beaten broken, probably play the concealed object, and then throw the sigil on it as well. Yeah, overcrowded's also pretty good. Yeah, I think how many gravy content creators are there? Because it feels like there aren't really a ton from what I've seen. But yeah, this should be backbreaking here. Get to snipe their card out of hand. And Sigil, Arsenal, Overcrowded, which should be nutty. Pre-med. Okay. Okay, we're 3. Okay. This is like a really old version of the list, it feels like. Some interesting choices here. Okay, bolt and shot. Sure. Question. But so Overcrowded is currently like blocking 3, which is okay, but I guess we could make it a little bit higher. I just don't want to give them the reload here, I think is important. Yeah, I feel like that's true, Rose. They're like 0 dedicated like gravy players, and I feel like that's a deck that a lot of people want to like know about, if that makes sense. Like it feels like that's a really good like content niche. Kind of like how I'm with Marlin and like Lupine is with like I guess he's been doing Gnarl and like Tough Nut lately. Um it's always good to like I feel like start off on like a specific hero that like people enjoy and then kind of like work your way backwards from that. I don't know. If this palm is also nuts, we could just win the game off of it. Was it nuts? Not particularly. Probably good enough. Can we also just like mocking blow them to death? I don't know that we can. It's probably correct to probably just play out the short shrift and like Arsenal one of the blows. I feel like I really like Razor Reflex in like this deck. You like double mocking blow instead? I think that's also reasonable. Like I guess I wanted to like disrupt them because they're Marlin, right? If they like just have a bad hand that like they need to keep like all the cards. Oh, you like double mocking? Okay, interesting. I was thinking like we wanted a little disruption, then we can arsenal the next mocking, but I guess maybe this is like more damage. It also helps that I love gravy. That's also fair. Liking a hero is also very important. I guess if we did double mocking, couldn't we have threatened lethal? Maybe. Maybe we could have. Um, Yeah, maybe getting them to block was better than sniping a random card out of their hand. Unsure. Oh, I guess we already LYATH this turn, right? So a little awkward. Ooh, Ghostly Quarters. Okay, I like that name. That's a really good name. What other gravy cards are there that exist? Yeah, maybe we want to play this edge of the seats out early. You can always pivot to illusionist if need be with that name.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Wait, what is Ghostly Court? Isn't that a Necromancer card? Wait, why is it a Lucian's card?
Oh, ghosts.
Oh, Ghost. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can do both.
Yeah, the pivot works.
Mm-hmm. So I think we just want to threaten lethal, right? We're not gonna bother with like the escalate. Oh, Ghostly Touch. Okay, I can kind of see it. I'm bad with channel names. Okay, so actually, the reason why the channel is called Flesh and Bad is because I thought, wouldn't it be funny if there's a channel called Flesh and Bad, and that's basically the story of how our channel got its name. And like, then we just started making YouTube videos. Oh, I guess we're probably just playing out the. I don't think we can lose here. Or sorry, I want to play this out. I guess we grabbers stuff. Ghostly Touch was usable at one point. That is true. I feel like Ghostly Touch as a channel name is like a channel for um like I'm doing like a supernatural investigation or so it feels like. Oh, Tyranny Hammer also just wins. That's fair. Uh Codex, okay. Or what, Battering Bolt? I feel like the world is kind of our oyster here. Sure. Let's get back, I guess, the overcrowded then, and then like discard power play. If they were smart, they actually would have gotten the King Shark, maybe. I guess there's like always a way to play around that though. Maybe it's not actually smart. Overcrowded is a very good anti-codex card. That's what it's there for. Pretty solid. We could have also blocked a little bit extra on this if we wanted to, but that was a fairly resounding beating on our Marlin opponent here. I mean, there's no way they lived through this, right? Almost assuredly. I feel like I really like Mocking Blow as a card in LYATH, where it's like a bit more fair, but I hate this card in RKO. I like despise Mocking Blow in RKO for some reason. I feel like in LYATH it's like tasteful. In RKO it's like so gross. In my head, all the subs are crewmates on the ship, and we're going to our quarters to study after working on the ship. That's fair. I like that. We have flesh and baddies. That's the terminology, I guess, for our channel subscribers. It blocks 2 in life. That's true. That's true. All right. So what were they cooking here with Marlin? Kind of curious. This is a list. This is a list of cards. Wait, are we not running Cheating Scoundrel? Wait, why? That card's like the best card in the deck. Okay, fair enough. Mocking Blow, hello, human resources when. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah, like the human resources meme.
Cheating Scoundrel's so good.
I think Cheating Scoundrel is like one of the best cards in the deck. Maybe it's like a budget list or something. Maybe that's like an explanation. The takeover time walk was like hilarious though. That was so funny. All right, but that's probably gonna wrap it up for today. So thank you all for stopping by. I feel like we did better today. Flush and Baddies, what do we think? Did we do better today than we did the first live video? I think this was a W. Give me like a rating of like 1 to 10. How did we play today? And don't say 7 because 7's a cop out.
Say 6, 7.
No, you can say 6, 7. 6, 2, 7.
6, 7.
All right, numerical scale. All right, well, yeah, scale 1 to 10. What do we think? I feel like we did pretty all right. I think we did like an 8, 8.7. Okay, I'll take that. I feel like 8's reasonable. All right, well, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you all enjoyed. But yeah, we played 2 LYATH decks. So the first one was from Nathan Crawford. So this is the one we were talking about in the previous LYATH video. So this one I think was pretty reasonable. Felt very aggressive, but the emboldens didn't trigger. Like I feel like embolden could be really good if they like print like another like LYATH aura that's Guardian, just so it has like the typing, and then you can get this a little bit more consistently. But we whiffed like a lot with this card, so I don't know. Like maybe it's like still fine if you whiff, but it feels like pretty bad. And then we also played this list from JAAP, so this list was also pretty spicy. Just like felt like a very good mid-range shell with also like the Razor, like the Razor Reflex actually did just like a ton of work, right? I actually really like the reflexes; they seem like pretty solid. But yeah, thank you all for stopping around. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll go ahead and post the lists in chat real quick, just in case anyone wants to play these yourselves. So that's the second LYATH list, and then this is the first one. But I think we did a pretty good job today. Again, I was like low expectations after the last LYATH video because that video went like very, very poorly. Jacob says 10. Thank you. That's not true though. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. That was a fun time, and yeah, we might be playing some LYATH. Maybe like if this deck gets like a couple, like 1 or 2 more cards in Omens, I think that this is like pretty reasonable in terms of like things that I'd enjoy, because it feels very similar to Marlin, just like a little bit more like less choices, it feels like, and more just like kind of like vomit out your hand, which is like not bad. Like I think it's like a pretty similar deck. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go hang out with Tegan for a little bit, get working on our spoiler stuff, and yeah, we'll weapon soon, TM, yeah, for sure. Hopefully. I think they did like allude to that in some spoiler material or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Tegan and the cats. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, later.